Alright, this video is how I make my beans. These beans are perfect in burritos or tostadas. So let's get started. Hi guys, thank you for clicking on this video. This is my recipe on how I make my beans. Okay, so to make these, I'm going to be using about a pound of pinto beans. I have about 2.5 cups right there. A small white onion quartered, about 4 serrano peppers. This gives it a really nice flavor. Even if you're not into a lot of spice, these do give it a good flavor, so I do recommend you put at least 2 in there. I'm adding about 6 cloves of garlic, and beef chorizo will be used later. I'm also adding about 2 spoonfuls of this chicken flavored bouillon, and I'll be cooking my beans in this crock pot. So I have rinsed my beans and put them in my crock pot. Next, I will be adding the 2 spoons of this chicken bouillon flavoring. Alright, next I'm just going to add the rest of these ingredients. So the garlic cloves, the serrano peppers, and the onions. Alright, next I'm going to be filling the crock pot up with water. I'm going to be filling it up all the way just because I did not pre-soak my beans, so they are going to take in a lot of water. So I'm just going to fill it up all the way to the top. Alright, now I'm just going to give it a good stir, and then we're going to be ready for it to start cooking. Okay, so the 8 hours are up. I am just checking my beans to make sure they're nice and soft to my liking. We are going to be blending these beans, so I do want them pretty soft. Okay, this is the beef chorizo that I will be using. I'm using 2 sticks of these for the amount of beans that I have. You can get these chorizo at Walmart next to the sliced cheese section at my Walmart. And then I'm just going to be cooking this until it's fully cooked. When it's fully cooked, it does turn liquidy, and you'll see some bubbles throughout. And then you're just going to put this aside until you're done blending your beans. Okay, so we are going to be blending our beans. Now for this part, if you do not want your beans to be spicy, you do not have to add the serrano peppers. If you want it mildly spicy, just put in 1 or 2. Or if you want them pretty spicy, you can add all of the serrano peppers. I wanted my beans extra spicy, so I did actually add 6 of the serrano peppers when I was cooking them. So you're going to add just enough liquid for the beans to blend smoothly. You don't want your beans to be really liquidy, just because I am making these for burritos and you don't want the beans to just run off. So I'm just putting a towel because it can get pretty hot, and just blending them until smooth. Okay, next you're just going to put the beans into your pot with your cooked chorizo, and you're just going to make sure all of it's in there, and then you're just going to repeat the process until you have blended all of your beans. the beans do get stuck and you need to add a little bit more liquid. Just add a little bit more until they start to blend smooth. Okay, and then you're just gonna make sure you mix them thoroughly, and you can taste it at this point if it needs any salt. The chorizo is pretty salty, so I didn't put anything else. I thought they were perfect. Next, I'm going to show you how I make my bean and cheese burritos. So this is the cheese that I like to use. We use this cheese for a lot of different things, just regular cheese quesadillas. This is, I believe, like 99.9% lactose-free cheese. So these are the beans that we made. To me, it was a nice thicker consistency. And then just some flour tortillas, the burrito size. And I am going to be freezing these, so I have a cookie sheet with some aluminum foil because I will be flash freezing them. So let's get started on how I make my burritos. It's pretty simple, just getting a flour tortilla, stirring the beans, and putting them on. I do not overfill my burritos just because I feel like they just tend to break more easily. So I'm adding a little bit of beans, and then I'll be adding some cheese on top, and then I'm gonna add just a little bit more of the beans on top of the cheese, and then I'm just gonna fold them, and I make sure that I kind of scoop all of the beans to one side like that, and then using like my pinkies, I kind of put the tortilla edges towards the middle, and that's how I fold them. And then I'm just going to be continuing this process until my tortillas are gone. Now this bean recipe does make a lot, so you can make a good amount of burritos if your family enjoys burritos. My kids and my husband love them for easy lunches, and my husband likes to take them to work. He does take a few for snacks. He does work 12-hour shifts, so he can get pretty hungry. And then you're just going to continue this until all of your tortillas are done. Okay, Jacob's gonna be my little taste tester for these burritos, and no surprise, he did give them a big thumbs up. So let me know down below if you tried this recipe. I would love to know what you think, and let me know if you'd want me to do more of these cook with me recipe videos. I would definitely do that. Please like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.